Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play XCOM Chimera Squad. My name is Demulius. So last episode we had our second mission and we had some issues with the game that we solved by restarting the computer. And now we are back for a second mission. I did put Godmother back into assembly because it turns out that if there was no one there it was 2 days. But let's go to supply a little bit and spend some of our supplies, or credits I should say, shall we? So I noticed that there are 2 types of breach, so let's take one of each, because these are, as far as I've been able to tell, you do keep them, but you can only use one breach item that you have once per mission. I want a flashbang and I want a medikit. There we go. Now, I am taking the medikit because what you call terminal will probably not be on every single mission, so I think it's helpful if you can actually heal with other characters as well. So now all I need to think about is which one to do first, which mission. I'm thinking of doing a side mission first and then doing this story mission and the next day. So this gives us 45 Illyrium. Illyrium we need for the proving ground thingy. And this was awards us with a smoke bomb, which is a breach item. Okay. So which one do we want to do first? I like both of these, to be honest. Let's go for the additional Illyrium first.
If a hostile force will cause imminent harm, you'll need to stop them by any means necessary. As always, subduing targets is preferable. We learn far more from captures than corpses.
Let's give him flashbang, considering he's a high mobility unit. Let's give Cherub the medikit. Let's get Verge the second breaching charge. There we go. Let's go. Holy crap. With the way these guys drive, that suspension's gonna need like maintenance every single bloody day.
Sweep the area for hostiles. Weapons free.
Ooh, weapons free, I like that. Okay, so it seems like we don't need a breaching charge here. Right. What does it say? Pinpoint? Can you guys please disappear? Successful shots on enemies will crit. Okay. That's nice.
Don't bunch up.
That was here. 100% chance to. Oh goddammit, not this again. Hey everybody. So at this point I restarted my computer, and as you can see I could like move targets around with tab and stuff like that, but the rest of the recording, my voice wasn't being recorded for reasons, so I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, it is what it is. The rest of the episode I did not have my voice recorded, so I made some adjustments to make the episode a little bit more manageable to watch. It is what it is, but yeah, during this breach I just I tried to make a few targets that I could just knock out in one turn. As you can see here, there are 2 targets that I can instantly subdue here. So I start with this muton over here. Now, that also puts me in full cover for the guy on the right, and this allows me to set up a shield on him with Cherub. He is in the open for the guy on the left, which is going to be the next target, and I'm going to put the Cherub in cover now to ensure that the best target for him is simply going to be Blue. I did consider going for a charge, but I was afraid that the guy would have a line of sight towards Cherub. So as you can see here, the bait worked perfectly. He fired at Blue Blood, who was shielded, so also gives Cherub a charge. Now this next guy is now going to go on Overwatch, so I'm not sure why you could like move, fire and go on Overwatch, but this is what it is. So I put a safeguard on him with terminal, and then knock out the last guy with with subdue. So that means that we just have this one guy on the left to deal with, and everyone gets a turn before he does.
I can make it there.
So start with Urge, putting him in full cover and I think stunning him. Oh, yeah, I stun him. I think it also removes his Overwatch, which is a nice plus. And that allows us to deal with him at our own leisure.
Moving, eyes open. Hostiles saw me coming.
I think this is actually the first flawless mission that we did, which you know, was nice, but I was kind of surprised by the fact that there was only like one room for us to charge, so I was not entirely sure what was up with that. But I guess some of these side missions are not that big, I guess. It's the only thing that I can think of. So our UJAS APC drives back home into Central, and then I noticed, holy shit, the status in the city is there's like unrest is rising pretty much everywhere. And I think the reason for that was because we didn't do that one mission that would also reduce the or increase the pace at which we would unlock that mission for the first go. So I was reading this little blip here at the top right, which was kind of nice. Apparently Riverside is a shithole. But yeah. So the assembly for modular weapons is completed. As you can see here, we can actually fabricate weapon mods now, which is nice. Which is really nice. Between every mission you get these little blips about well, local politics and stuff, things that are happening. You got it at XCOM too. It's pretty nice. That's to the world building, you know. Yeah, well, everyone could scream for her.
Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice. We'll keep you informed of any development.
Yeah, I think we'll be hearing from him for a lot of that. So we can make stocks, autoloaders, and forgot what the other one was. So here I am checking some of the available projects, but I think I'm going for modular armor, considering I think that's the best one to go for at the moment. Yeah. And we have training available, so I check out what it is.
On mission, you need to maintain your skills, physical and mental. Training is the place to do it. It's also where you can adapt to any lasting wounds received in the field. So don't let those wounds linger. You'll pay for them in the long run.
So essentially this is a combination of how do I put this? The infirmary and I don't know. I guess you could call it sort of guerrilla ops combined with the guerrilla. Yeah, I don't know what else it is combined with, but it's a combination of some of the rooms that we had in XCOM 2, and it allows you to do a variety of things. So for the next mission, we are picking one that awards a heavy advanced scope and some intel, which is really nice. So, as Whisper says, we are infiltrating enemy territory. We have to get something and then get out. And I actually had to do this mission twice, because the first time I failed, but considering you are not allowed to fail, we just got to do it over. But yeah, he really isn't kidding when they say that you you have to get out, because holy shit. I basically got swarmed with reinforcements the first time over. I am not going to voice over the entire mission, but I will speed it up a little bit. Because, yeah, without me talking over shit, it's kinda, you know, annoying. And that is a mission successful. As you guys saw, there were 2 of our guys still on the floor in the warehouse, but apparently the game doesn't care about that. So, yeah, that's interesting. So at this point I'm kind of wondering, okay, the mod I understand, but what about all the intel that we've been gathering? Because I don't think we've really seen, you know, a place where we can actually spend it all. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering out loud what it is, and here we get the answer.
Without the city's trust, Reclamation cannot investigate effectively.
Anything we can do about that?
Results can earn back the public trust. We're here to keep the city safe, so there's no better way than doing just that. The City Council has approved Reclamation's use of field teams. This will keep a lid on unrest, but with community support, they can do much more.
So, yeah, there we go. We managed to reduce the unrest a little bit with our field team ability. And yeah, that brings us to the end of this rather messy episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And news the movies, and I'll see you guys next time.